And welcome to today's episode. Hope everybody's having a good day. We are just picking up some stuff from the blaze grinder down there, and today we're going to be working on something we've been sort of getting to. You'll notice the portal's been moved, and I've got this relocated over here, and this is going to be our project for the day. So we've got our portal entrance right here. Get a nice little forest-like canopy in here. And got our mountain built so that you can come out here, sort of see the whole city and so forth. But what we're going to work on today is this bridge we've been having set up there for a while. Widened it up. I've got it a little bit wider across, and I think I've got these where I want them. And I've been using these for lights right now. They kind of match our dam over there, but I don't know if I'm going to be stuck with those or not. But that's where we're starting at. So what we're going to do is work on a design for this bridge that hopefully will fit in there. I've never done a diagonal bridge before, so we'll see what happens with it. I have a feeling it's going to cause up some issues depending upon what I want to do as far as on guardrails and so forth. But I think the first thing I want to do is go get some resources, lay down this first deck, which I think I'm just going to extend oak slabs all the way across here, and start piecing some of this together and see what we can come up with. So let me go grab that, and I will be back with you in a second. All right, so we've got our primary deck laid in, and it looks pretty good. Kind of boring. Definitely going to want to do something with it. I'm trying to figure out what we want to do for our structure underneath. I mean, right now it's just sort of floating there. A lot of times you can, on a straight bridge, you maybe want to run like a log beam up between all of those. Maybe something that we want to do. But it'll be kind of interesting to do that with this diagonal bridge, because you kind of have to get it to hook along the edge there. So I don't think that's what I'm going to want to do. But this is where it'll get interesting. So my initial thought was to run, and I'm just talking out loud here, was to run the support this way. What I think I'm going to do is run the support this way, between across this direction this way. Give me 3 of them. Maybe I can run something down the middle to support it on the inside here. Not really sure, sort of talking out loud, trying to figure out what I want to do there. Let me play around with a couple ideas, and I can show you what I do when I'm brainstorming. So let me see what I can come up with. All right, and welcome back. So this is my first idea. I just did these first 2 areas here with a couple stone bricks and a couple pair of slabs around this, sort of to give this idea that it's bolted to this beam right here. And when I said that, it gave me an idea. Grab something, see if this fixes. I kind of like that look, kind of don't. It's not exactly what I was looking for, but it's heading in the right direction. I want something that gives the impression of the support, but that fits still within that diagonal bridge look and feel. So I was thinking maybe, since we're talking about this being bolted through, that little detail will help add that and sell that idea. That's not bad, actually. That's growing on me. Sort of the bolt through to the stone and the wood there to hold that all together. Kind of like that. Let me put this on the put this out on the rest of these here. Get that last one with the supports on it. See what happens. I think I want to tear this down here and just put a mound of dirt here, sort of a. The stone's kind of it's not what's going to be here, but and then because it's the stone and the way that it's laid out there, it's almost getting in the way. So let me take a get the rest of this cleaned up and see what we can do on that. Oops, I did make it. So I will be back with you here in a second once I get this laid in place. And welcome back here. We did this last one right here, getting these buttons put into place, and I sort of lean over the edge there. You can kind of see where I think we're going to go next. The next thing we want to do is look at, whoops, yeah, look at what we're going to do for our rails and so forth on that, which is kind of that next step that we're going to do is how are we going to keep people on the bridge itself. In different builds, I've done the fences out here, but this will be kind of weird. I think we can put the fences on there. Let me go grab the fences, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go get some spruce fences. I'm gonna do one where it's going along the existing sort of path that we have. I don't think like because what it's going to do is it's going to mean these two are right next to each other, so definitely not going to do that one. Let me go grab the fences, play with this a little bit. I'm going to sleep in the meantime and see what we come up with. Alright, so kind of laid out two versions here. So this is one way we could go about it, is to just use the interior, just the most outside piece here and only put the fences on just the outside. You can still walk through there, but I think when you're coming up and down here, you kind of get the feel that you're supposed to stay in the middle here. The other option was to basically extend this over. So right now they're floating out there. We definitely put like a different, say a half slab over here, this, underneath these. This is one option. Not sure what I think about it. It does make the bridge really big. Go and look at it from a distance down here. It's going to make the bridge look very wide. You can definitely see that there's a whole bunch of space in there. So I think what I want to do here is I'm going to work on the some of the decorations underneath here and see, let these sort of just live up here for a little bit, see which one I like the better, and we'll go from there. So I'm gonna do a little bit of landscaping down here and some bone mealing, get some torches into place, and I will be back with you here shortly. Welcome back. So I started working on the lower half of the bridge over there. I realized I needed to come back over to my spawn town and pick up some of the vines and some bones that I left over here. I figured I'd bring you guys over here to take a look at this. I finished up the inside here the other day. Just sort of piecing it together, was helping Knight over there on his boat, and just figured I'd come back over here and finish this up. Just get the insides all done and taken care of. So got the lighting up in here, sort of a chandelier using some sea lanterns. Have a fire. That's odd. Okay. So. Okay, sorry, just threw me off there for a little bit. So I got the interior done here. I just a simple chest here, just for extra food. Walk you back in here. This has been done for a while with the bookcases, bed, crafting bench. This is our first set of armor that we had. That's what this is sitting here. Put some paintings up on the wall. Got this nice big one here, and I used a little cheat on this one. I wanted a nice big painting here because I needed to light up this area. So behind one of these blocks right in here is a piece of glowstone. I think it's this one right here that's hidden behind this piece of the stair there for the sitting area over there. And this nice big piece that allows me to light up this whole area with the painting and the glowstone behind it. So I got a little tree over here in the corner, some couches, laid down some floor, and this is a set of armor. This is all of our dragon armor that we used during the dragon fight. So I just picked up the set that we finished up at Thin End, did a little bit of renaming on it, and wanted to show it off in here as part of the to remember the dragon fight that we did. Sort of a desk here. Might come back and put a chair on here, but I've got a light here. This is something that I saw in one of Good Times with Scars videos, using the end rod with a piece of glass and the carpet on that to use to make a sort of a desk lamp like that. And this is also going to be where I'm going to post and keep all of the little gifts and remembrances and that kind of thing. So I've got one of the first diamond was sort of left that first week on the server, letting everybody know the slime shot was open. Somebody picked up and delivered mushroom pieces to everybody. This book here, which is about the landscaping shop, was open. So what we'll do is we'll end up keeping more of these there, probably with a chest down here for other items. But this is where I'm going to sort of show off the things that we do on the server. If I end up collecting more of them, maybe we shorten the couch down a little bit, or do something with it, or maybe they go over here on this wall as well. But that's my goal, is to use this as keeping all of those little gifts and things to remember from the server on here. So this is sort of done, and like I said, as things come back, we'll keep adding them on here. One things that I'm definitely going to be adding on here is we have a sort of a newspaper that's going to be, I wonder if it's been delivered yet. I haven't been on much today. He said he was going to have it done sometime today. Sort of a newspaper that was going to deliver into our post boxes. But it doesn't look like we have that yet. But that's definitely something that I'm gonna keep track of, that first issue, and keep that collection of them here. Probably just have a stack of newspapers right here, a chest or something. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down here and I'll grab up the stuff that I need to take back over there, and then I will meet you. Start working under the bridge, and I'll meet you back over there. All right, so we got a lot of the decoration down here, a lot of bone mealing, put in some ferns down here. May come back and we did get all the lighting in as well. May come back and get some taller grass in here. People aren't going to be down in this area that much. Went and pulled some melons, finish up the rest of this shore here that I've been working on, sort of extending it all the way over to the other side of the bridge here. Also got some vines set up on the bridge there. Some of these are going to come down quite a ways. I've got some string hanging off some of these right here, so that they'll grow down a little bit. Should be an interesting look on those. Not all of them, just some of them are going to come down like that. But still haven't figured out what I want to do on the sides over here. This one just went away. I just couldn't stand it. It just looked wrong. I went down over there for a little bit, looked back at it, and it just looked wrong. Tried something else with this over here. Still not liking it. Just not sure what I'm gonna do here on these edges here. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some suggestions from you on that. What you'd like to see, or possible suggestions, and go from there. Yeah, I'm just kind of stumped on what to do up there along the sides. If you've got suggestions, go ahead and let me know. Drop me a message in the comments. You can find me on Twitter. But that's going to be it for this episode. So, as always, you can find me on Twitter at @AWanderingNerd. If you enjoyed this, go ahead and give it a like and a thumbs up. If you want to see more like this, then definitely subscribe. So, until the next time, this is a Wandering Nerd.